Hello, fellow educators. Welcome to the 15th episode of Teachers Tent, a place to regain your strength after a long day, week, or maybe semester this 2023. I'm your host, Steve G. The topic of parents seems to have been a much awaited one, shown by the comments received. Today, we'll focus on a topic that makes many teachers cringe: our teams. Some love them, some hate them, but how do you really make a good team? The educators on your grade level will be those with whom you'll interact the most. Yet, some teachers complain about the dysfunctionality of their grade levels. This kind of relationship can potentially make a teacher want to leave his or her job. It is critical at all three levels of the K to 12 spectrum. So, given the importance of this topic, I decided to bring my very own team along. Since, what better way to talk about teams than listening to my team share? So, yes, the awesome Miss Pearls and the amazing Miss D are both here, which gives me so much joy as I appreciate these ladies dearly. Welcome both to Teachers 10.
Yay! This is Violet Miss D. It's so good to be here at Teachers 10.
This is at Ms. Pearls T, and it's good to be here with you guys today.
Welcome, ladies. In this episode, as usual, we'll share our 5 things which we believe will help us build a great team. So let's hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Please keep sharing your feedback after listening, either through comments on Instagram or emails, in things you think would help a teacher build an awesome team. Let us know, too, how you liked having these wonderful teachers present here today. So let's talk about how to build a great team.
An essential first step in team building is division of labor. This is an economic concept that basically means let each do what he or she does best. In our team, this works with lesson plans. We divide the work evenly. For example, Ms. Pearls T does the math lesson plans and I do the science. This helps to define everyone's roles and responsibilities within the group. When we specialize, we all benefit because I don't have to worry about doing those things I dislike or that take me forever. And I can focus instead on those I enjoy doing. And because I'm good at it, I tend to do it in less time than the average person.
Yay, go division of labor.
A second point to ponder when building amazing groups is trust. Because I will not be able to see everyone's work, I need to be able to trust that what my coworkers do is okay. Those of us with type 4 tendencies, remember the overachieving teacher back in episode 3, struggle with this because things don't always get done exactly the way I would have done them myself. However, when I think that because of specialization, I didn't have to take care of all chores, but just these 2 or 3, I'm totally fine. Avoid looking over your coworker's job, unless you obviously spot a mistake. I remember, it may not be perfect, but at least you didn't have to do it yourself. For example, in our team, we trust that when someone says they will send an email on behalf of the grade level, they will.
And there's a flip side too, because if you keep letting your team down, doing poor work, or never meeting deadlines, it will be very hard for you to trust them.
That's true.
Sure will.
Yeah. Well, item number 3 is to make sure jealousy is left out. We're all different and have different strengths and weaknesses. Cherish your differences and benefit from your coworkers' strength. Don't get jealous. It doesn't take you anywhere. I know that kids sometimes make remarks, don't they?
They do. Sometimes they say Mr. Steve G is the best teacher.
Well, I get it. It's not the best self-confidence booster comments, is it? But are we going to take it personally? Really? Don't let that make you feel insecure. You know what your strengths are. In our team, when we have data meetings, some scores are higher than others. And we help each other out by learning successful strategies that worked for that particular teacher. So there's no room for jealousy. So let's do a mental check. How are you feeling so far, ladies, as guests on your first podcast?
Feeling great. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm delighted. This is really fun. We still have 2 more tips to share, though.
A fourth useful point is to be loyal. Your team is the closest, most intimate group within the school, so you owe them your full loyalty. This means not just not speaking ill of your coworkers behind their backs, of course, but also not allowing others to speak badly of them in your presence. You must have each other's back, and you must stand up for them. Now, this never happened in our school before, but if anyone says anything ill or bad about us, we know that we'll have each other's back.
That's true.
No, never happened.
A fifth valuable element is to clarify things when there's conflict. Taking responsibility and apologizing can go a long way in a group. Hear them out and know where they're coming from. Communication is key. We've never had major conflicts, but for example, if we're a few minutes late switching classes, we apologize to one another because we value and respect each other's time.
In conclusion, building a strong and healthy team is a win win situation for all. Taking these tips into account might help, namely division of labor, trust, no jealousy, loyalty, and clarifying. These are the top five on our list that we have covered in today's episode, Ways to Develop a Great Team. I would love to hear what suggestions would make your top five list. Feel free to email me this or other comments to steve@teacherstent.com. Again, that's steve@teacherstent.com. Or you can follow Teachers Tent on Instagram. Teachers Tent, altogether, lowercase. Ladies, it's been great having you at Teachers Tent today. Thank you for your participation. How did you feel?
Great.
I felt great. It's great.
Thank you. Well, I want to express my gratitude to you for being a great team, but I would like to know if we can maybe share with the audience how we helped each other out during COVID. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to tell them, Ms. D?
Sure. Yeah. We ate lunch together every day, even though it was strongly discouraged, but we followed all protocols. We decided to still eat lunch together the whole entire year.
It was a nice way to keep our sanity and feel less isolated, especially after staring at a screen
Yeah,
or talking to a screen all day.
That's
for
right.
sure.
And then we still eat lunch together now. We not only share personal news, but also school-related news during our lunches. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
And in closing, what else do you guys think that makes us a great team? Ms. D?
I think that we're all very approachable, even both of you guys. Even though I'm a self-contained teacher, you guys both help me in many, many ways. And I don't have a problem coming to both of you if I have a concern or need help with something.
I think, like Mizzy said, being approachable and understanding. I love working with you guys, and I continue to learn so much from both of you now.
Well, I would say that even though we're not friends,
We're not
Really?
friends.
We're not friends?
okay, we're not friends in the sense friends. We're just coworkers, but even though we're not friends, we enjoy being together, and I think that's what the big thing, because you two ladies have a lot of respect. You're true professionals. You're passionate for teaching. I'm really privileged to be part of this team where I have these two strong, talented women, helpful and kind. My wife loves them, both of them. They hang out. They're friends. They're friends,
We
right?
sure are friends.
So I think that's what it is. Yes. Well, in the meantime, fellow educators, please join us next week for our podcast 16th episode. I don't connect with my administration.
Ooh.
So please let me know in advance any ideas and tips you might have on this big topic. And if you're enjoying the show, please don't forget to let your colleagues and friends know about and bring them to Teachers Tent. We'll make room for them too. Have a great week.